started writing this book, it actually started when my grandmother got her Alzheimer's diagnosed, and I started thinking about, how 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 short a person's life is, and what's what becomes of it in the end, and all the things that my grandmother had experienced in her life. I mean, she was born in the 1920s, but she never went to school. She lived through a war. She had to leave her home and flee to another place. All of these things, and I started thinking how strange it is that this was just 2 generations away, and it was so close to home. And here I am sitting in Stockholm. I've spent several years at university, and my grandmother, she never went to school, and who will ever remember her, when she's gone, and eventually when I'm gone. And not only her, but I mean, her generation and all of those people who lived through these experiences were not famous enough to have Wikipedia articles written about them. So this was like the starting point for my writing of this novel. It felt, on a personal level, it felt important to me to write a book about people that I know have existed. I mean, it's not a biography, but it's about the kind of people that have existed, but that I never see portrayed in contemporary literature. So this was like the starting point for me writing this book. And also, I think I've always been interested in these questions of how do we become the people we become? Are we born this way, or what shapes us into who we are? And do we have the possibility to change our destiny? Is there such thing as destiny? So this is my starting point for when I knew I had to write about this place, which is not a place where I grew up, but a place where my mother grew up, and about a place where I've spent my summer holidays as a kid, and so on, and a place that I felt is important to me, and I somehow wanted to save it for the world, and make sure that if someone is interested, there will be a portrait of these kind of people. So that was it.